2, 1, go.
Welcome back. You know, we all have our own... Jesus Christ.
3, 2, 1.
Great Radio. Gender-related education and talk. The Great Radio Network. The Gender-related Education and Talk Radio Network presents A Summer's Plays, starring Brittany Summers. Join Brittany and her Great Radio panel of experts for a fun forum of health, wellness, advice, topics, and information. And now, here's your hostess, Brittany Summers.
Hey, honey, why don't you turn around and show me the Lower East Side?
Are we talking the gun down there, or are we talking something that when you pull the trigger, it fires?
Both
no, I need
things.
to be more clear, because they all fire. There is Bill 16.5. Why they go half, I have no idea. And it was put forth in 2007, if I remember correctly, and it passed. And it provides protection in employment and housing for transgender people. And I honestly haven't figured out if someone's doing the job, why would they fire you? Why would someone fire you if you're doing a perfectly normal job?
Because you're not quite as exciting as they are, I guess.
I guess.
Usually the
you
case?
know, that or you're too exciting.
I want to bring on the show now a girl that's going to help make your day, the lovely Miss Tanya T.
Hey, Britt. How are you, sweetie? You don't have to treat every gun like it's loaded all the time, and it's obviously not a toy, and when they're at your home, keep them locked. If they find a gun like in a homicide, that is evidence, and usually there's fingerprints that are left on most of the guns.
Okay, so I'm safe.
You're safe.
All right, good.
For now. We'll wipe them down after we get done with them. A safe way to keep this gun when you're not home is to lock it, like with a lock. This is the famous 357 Magnum that was used in the Dirty Harry movie. This is a Nighthawk. It's a 45. This can also be locked in that same way. Here's another Timber, very expensive gun. But be smart. Safety always counts. And basically that's it. I mean, there's nothing really else
Well, when it comes to cocking, who knows more?
Your hostess, Brittany Summers.
Your world looks great.
Life is great. And find out just how great it can be on Gender-related Education and Talk, the Great Radio Network.
Back in the panel, we have Tanya, Katie, and joining us now is Susan
Atzner.
And you just did what?
I changed my name.
Legally.
Legally changed my name.
So those of you out there wondering how to do that, she actually went through it.
Why would you want to do that? What's the point? And who would do that? Would a cross-dresser do that? Or who would be likely to do that?
No, that's, I don't think a cross-dresser would want to do something like that. A cross-dresser wants to be able to have the liberty of presenting both ways. But for somebody who's just planning to live as a woman, it's invaluable to be living with a woman's name and to be known by a woman's name.
I understand that. Yeah,
I just learned something.
We just, education. Isn't that the whole point of this show?
No, you know what transsexual, transgender people are? They're just like you and me. They have educations, they have families, they have lives. They go out there, they do their job, they try to earn a paycheck. That's what they try to do. People don't understand that because the media only spoon feeds the same old typecasts. On the street, they hate us. Online, they date us.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's like,
oh, well, she's transgender. I wouldn't want to have anything with that.
Great Radio, your GLBT connection, the Great Radio Network.
he has quite a story to tell. Let's welcome to the show, Mark Angelo.
Thank you. Thank you. My mother took medication to try to get pregnant, some form of hormone, back in Havana, Cuba. And prior to that, she kept having miscarriages. So she had her thyroid removed when she was 8 years old, a lot of complications, and she had a hard time getting pregnant. She wanted to have a kid. Why, I don't know. But She did. Anyway, because of this medication, it created an adverse reaction between the development, which happens at 8 weeks' time in our mother's womb. We all start off as females, believe it or not, until 8 weeks, depending on the...
Females?
Yeah, we all females. The brain is, the gender is female.
You hear that, macho guys?
Yeah. So, but when you have the Y chromosome, which is what creates a male, supposedly, there are times where that SRY gene is faulty because of hormones that the mother has been introduced to, whether it be stress, environmental factors, or any sort of medication. So because of this, there's a major spectrum in the transsexual umbrella or transgender umbrella. Some people are what you called cross-dresser, transvestites, and so forth and so on until you get to somebody like myself who was more of a life or death to get the surgery so you could feel aligned. Think about what makes you happy. And just because you're happy doesn't mean you're a sinner. God didn't put out, like, if it feels good, then it's wrong. No, that's
where the hate comes from.
Exactly.
Instant hate.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
understand it, so therefore,
well,
I hate them.
Exactly. Bottom line is people are people. And we all have different needs. And we all have different wants. And we all have different expressions. And it's beautiful. Because if you look at nature, no two trees is alike. No, nothing is the same. And that's an expression of what our so-called creator. Our creator was an artistic soul, man. He just like, here we are, through the colors of the rainbow, and different things came out.
Well, you put a lot of your messages and a lot of your thoughts into the music.
Yes.
Excellent musician, I might add.
Slapped on the rear to tag you for your future bills. You're given the number of the beast, a certified slave at least, indoctrination of your mind.
That's my point. Enough with the hate. Stop with the hate already.
Great radio.
Gender-related education and talk.
The Great Radio.